everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome back to Sevtech Ages. Here we are just hanging out over at this must be the pig pen is what it is, because this is just a big mess right here. Hanging out at the pig pen, yeah, and I was doing a little bit of off-camera work. I ran over to the Twilight Forest, and I gathered up some iron ore blocks. Got one of those hills, went in there and got a whole bunch of blocks. And I went back over to the beneath and got some more black quartz ore. Let's see, where did it go? It was in one of these chests. There it is, right there, right there. Whoop, gotta go ahead and open up those notes again. You know I am with those notes. It's like the stuttering of the game. It's just something that is inevitable. So let's see here. Well, we got some different comments that came in from a few of the previous episodes. So I'm just going to look through them here real quick. So Robert Brown said, hey, did you know that back in episode 9 you called it Pressing Matters? And then I think 2 episodes ago we called that episode Pressing Matters. And you know, I had a feeling when I named that episode, I'm like, this seems familiar, like I've done this before. And apparently I did. I think that might be the first time in all the years I've been doing Minecraft that I've actually duplicated the title for an episode. Which I guess is a pretty good record, because we're pushing close to 450 videos now. So that's 450 crazy individual titles that I've come up with. Which is not easy, I must say. When you're basically playing the same game, doing the same stuff over and over again, trying to come up with unique just unique stuff, it can be a challenge sometimes. But I thought about it. I was like, you know what it actually is? Pressing Matters. It was the sequel. It was the sequel to episode 9 that no one ever asked for, but they still got. That's what it was. So, and Robert Brown, you telling me that, it doesn't bother me at all. I think it's funny. It was amusing to me. Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out. Now we're gonna make another sequel. If we get any more pressing stuff, we'll have to have Pressing Matters Part 3. The trilogy. And then, let's see, SWE Gold Miner, who said they were from Sweden. You're from Sweden? I don't even know if they talk like that. That's like a silly little voice that people would use in America. Hope you don't take offense to that. I try to do those kind of things in just fun jest. I know that there are a lot of people nowadays that actually get offended by stuff like that. They feel like it's insulting. I just want you to know I don't mean it as insulting at all. I like making silly voices. That's what I do. So, yeah, we'll just go with that. But I think that's awesome. You're from Sweden. I actually lived in Germany for a few years of my life. I love seeing different parts of the world. I want to say we drove through part of Switzerland, but I don't think we ever went to Sweden. We'd done like a little bitty tour of some different countries over there in Europe before we left Germany. And got to see part of Switzerland. Got to see part of the Swiss Alps. That was pretty cool. They're really, really tall, I must say. Lots of snow, too. But Sweden, that is so cool. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. But SW Gold Miner said, ore doubling, which I have mentioned, can actually be done in this age using immersive engineering. But we have to have 2 things. We have to have a crusher and a smelter. Now, I've got like the Tinker's smeltery thing over there, but apparently there's a smelter that goes along with immersive engineering with the crusher. So with those 2 things, we'll be able to start doing ore doubling. And apparently it's going to be important because it takes a lot of steel to make that stuff, which would be nice to be able to ore double the steel to make it all. So we're going to make a bunch of stuff so we can ore double stuff, but we just wasted all the materials to make it. The circular rabbit hole, that's the way that goes. And then they also said the goal of this age is to make plastic. So while I was looking, this keeps happening. I don't know watch this. Notice this down here? It's like a weird little glitch. I think it has something to do with I hit the wrong key when I jumped through the Twilight Forest and the game hiccuped, and I haven't reset it. So probably what I'm going to have to do is after I record this episode, I'll have to shut down the Minecraft launcher, and I'll have to go ahead and just relaunch it. So for this episode, we're just going to have to be a little annoyed by that stuff. See, it doesn't show up now, which is so weird. I don't get it. But yeah, so with the plastic, see, there it goes. Maybe it just needed a few moments. So let's back this up. We're not going to do this today because I have a feeling this is going to be a a long-term goal here. A machine blueprint plastic. So in industrial foregoing, and to do that, we're going to have a plastic molder that we put, I guess, from a machine blueprint. Okay, so the machine blueprint tells us we can build a molder. Structure preview. Okay, so that's what the molder will look like. Not like Fox Molder, not X-Files. We're not going there. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 3 by 3 is 9, 18, 17, 16, 15. Looks like we're going to need 15 of these orange blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 14 of the orange blocks and 4 very strange looking unique blocks. So I don't even know what that's about. That's some crazy looking stuff. What was the other thing? Molten plastic? How do you make molten plastic? You make it from molten propene? And how do you make that? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have to build, let's back this up. So we have to build a plastic molder. We have to build a liquid processor, a chemical mixer, molten naphtha, okay, a distillation tower, bitumen, okay, oil. So we have to find oil. How do you find oil? Oh, diesel and molten naphtha comes from oil. Okay. So there's quite a bit to do in this age, apparently, that hasn't even shown up on the advancements. Speaking of, we got all this right here. So here's where it's talking about drilling for oil. So, oh, and there's these special shapes, which I think means if you can get to these, this is the path that you're wanting, like this to through here to these. And I bet once we drill for oil, it's going to unlock something over here, and that's going to start leading us to making plastics. That's what I have a feeling is going to happen. But today we want to start messing with this. Now, to mess with this, we've actually got to go backwards a step. We craft the advanced crafting table from extended crafting for more complex recipes. And what the funny thing is, I don't even know what the basic recipes is because we never made this thing. So an advanced crafting table, not plastic, paper or plastic, advanced. An advanced crafting table, this thing right here, tier 2. To build that, we have to build 2 of these and a whole bunch of these plates. So how do we build one of these? We have to have a block of iron and 2 crafting tables. So I can do that. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will get us 2 crafting tables. So what we're going to do is this little area over here, we'll use it for crafting this. And I have a feeling that we're going to have to craft some more components for it. Crafting table. Let's do that. Let's back this up. Crafting. Basic crafting table. Ooh, and we're going to have to actually build 2 of those. So do we want to do that? Do we want to try and see if we can make 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So let's see how many of the components we can actually double. And see if we can go ahead and make 2 of them. Because we know we're going to have to. So we'll need 2 blocks of iron. I don't think I have any iron over here. I think all the iron that was over here we converted to steel. So let's... Nope, there's nothing in there. Okay, so we'll run back over here. And if worse comes to worse, we can just smelt some iron real quick. Because we got a lot of other stuff we're going to have to be looking for. This thing is going to take quite a bit to do. You know what? Let's go ahead and just smelt ourselves half a stack. Let's check here. Molten constantan. I think we can throw the iron in there and it's not going to alloy or ally with that. So I think we'll be safe. Okay, so from here, basic component, a black iron slate. That is made from a black iron ingot. Okay, so we need 2 of those. And then these pieces are made from black iron slates. So we need 1 for that. So we need 1. Let's count it out and then double it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 for that of the ingots. And then what do we need for this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 10 of these ingots to make 1 of those. So we're going to need 20. So that means we're going to need 20 iron ingots and 20 crushed black quartz. So how do we make that? We can do a crusher, a grindstone, Oh my gosh. Does that mean 2 of these makes 1 of those? An alchemy table? Basic cutting fluid. And a weak blood orb. That would double the quartz ore for us. This gives us 1, and that gives us 1. Chance to double your output 85%. Ooh. So instead of running it on the millstone, we might want to run it on the grindstone because we could get the chance of actually doubling it. And we've got 11, but we need 20. So we're definitely going to need some more. So we got here molten iron, so we need 2 blocks of that. Do I have any in here? Uh-oh. I forgot to click on that. There's 3 blocks of that and 5 ingots. All right, Constantan, do your thing. All you and your tans. So I tell you what, while that is, let's do this. Let's go over here and see how much of this black quartz stuff we can get. And before we do this, I have a that keeps happening. I noticed that thing doesn't appear. It's so weird. It's like I was looking right there. Did you see anything there? I had to run over it for it to appear. Or am I going crazy? I don't know. But sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves. So let's make absolutely sure that there's not some other way. Okay, so black quartz. Is there a way to double this? Because if we can take crushed black quartz, we'll cook into that. So we don't want to that. Ooh, okay, so a crusher would double that. But I have the feeling that a crusher is going to be a lot of work. Do we want... Because here's the thing. If we want to build a crusher, I have a feeling... I mean, look how many blocks that is. And I think that's what SWE Gold Miner was talking about. Ore doubling can be done with immersive engineering. You need a crusher and a smelter. And you need a ton of steel to do it. Let's see here. I don't know why I looked in that. Okay, so there's one more comment. I'm going to go ahead and just address this comment because it's going to help us here to figure this out. And that means next episode's probably not going to have any comments because I think I've blown through all of them. If I can find the item, there's 2 items I got to find. The book and the projector. Okay, cool. Ooh, what was that? Heavy engineering block. Maybe we made something and it gave us 2 of those. Remember, I reboot on every episode. So so Bratz Movie 17 said the projector works where you put the book to the page of what you want to build. Then you place that book in the projector and it will do a ghost image. So crusher is what we're looking for. I'm clicking on that and it's not letting me. Oh, if I click on it and start typing. Crusher. There we go. It looks like you mean... I don't mean any of those. I mean this. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, there's a bunch of crazy stuff that goes into that. 10 steel scaffolding, 1 redstone engineering block, 10 light engineering blocks, 8 steel fence, and 9 hoppers. Yikes. Okay, so see how we're on this page? So if I hit escape and I click again, we can see we're still on that page in the book. So I hit escape. I put the book. Do we do it like this? Crusher projector. Oh, and we still keep the book. Okay, so the projector's been turned into it. Oh, wow, look at that. So let's... Wait, what just happened? It's like it did the... What? How do I undo that? Left click it maybe? Right click? No. It's centered. Displays instructions for making a crusher. How do I turn that off though? You go away. I don't want you here. You phantom of a crusher? The Phantom Menace is what that is. All right, so this projector is getting put away. We've been given more power than we actually know what to do with. So apparently making a crusher is going to... Crazy! Okay, so if we put the projector take the projector out of our inventory? Is that what does it? Aha! So it only appears when we're holding the projector. That's interesting. Okay. So, let's see. I think that is all the comments. Yes, that's all the comments. Okay, so trying to get this stuff to convert to double ore that way is not going to work. So let's do this. We'll swap that over. We need 2 iron blocks. So while that goes, let's see if we can figure out a way to double this stuff. We said that the only way to double it was going to be to crush it. How do we make crushed black quartz? I think we crush... Let's back up. Back up. How do we make this stuff? R for recipe. No? Grindstone? So an alchemy table will give us 2, but that's another rabbit hole. So I think our best bet's going to be to put it on the grindstone and see if there's a way we can have a chance to double our output. So we'll do that. That's going to get us our second iron block. So while that's going on, let's come over here to this grindstone. Let's see what happens. And you know what? Let's take the grindstone over to the Tinker's smeltery. I think it kind of makes sense that it would be over there. At least for now, the way that it looks like we're going to need to use it. We'll put you right there. How about that? Can I put more than one on there? Nope. Did that give us... Ooh, we got 2 out of it. Awesome. Okay, so let's go. Go, piggy, go. Go, piggy, go. You can do this. You got this. Why is it not converting? Maybe an empty hand has to do that? What happened? Okay, there it goes. Oh, we doubled it. 85% chance, I'm telling you. That doubled. It's really weird. It's like now it's going fast. Huh. I wonder if it's going to double every single time. So far it seems like it is. Which would be awesome because that's how much stuff we need. What did we start with? 11, so we should end up with 22 if all of them double. Wow, that one went quick. I guess it's like a random length of time how long it's supposed to take. There we go. Nice. So we hit 20. Awesome. So we've got enough. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that gets us our 2 iron blocks. So we get 2 iron blocks. So now we need to make these plates, I think. No, first we need to make ingots. So I need 20 iron ingots. How many do we have in here? 1 block 5, which is 9 plus 5. That's 14. So we need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And I just thought of something. Okay, so you know how I wanted to use the presser over there to do stuff? Well, here's the thing. I've got a block recipe. 9 in a metal press turns it into that. Now, how do I convert it to that? Maybe if I do U for use. U for uses. 15 different uses. That can be pressed with this into that. Ooh, unfamiliar item. I don't even know what that is, but 1 block could be pressed into that. Only problem is we would have to make a bunch of steel to make that, and yeah. Let's see here. 5 blocks, 4 ingots. Did I do my math right? Or am I... Oh, I've got it over the constantan. Okay, so let's just start... let's make sure we got that clicked. Yes. Let's start making this. We need, what was it, 20 ingots? I'm just going to do that. That's so much easier. So that's 2 ingots. This will be 9. That's going to take a little bit. So let's go ahead and just do our other 9 ingots right here. Let's see which one is actually quicker. Is it quicker to pour ingots? Or is it quicker to pour a block? Wow, those ingots are actually taking a little bit longer to cool off than I thought they would. So probably pouring a block is a little bit quicker than making ingots. And there it goes right there. So Oh, don't freeze on me. 4 more ingots. So, okay, we need 7 plus 9. 7 plus 9 is 16. 17. 3 more. 18. 19, 20. Awesome. That will work. Come on, you. Keep going. We got one more after you. And while that's going on, let's go ahead and do this. We'll pulverize this block so we can go and get our 9 ingots out of that. So we thought we were done with you, but not quite yet. However, someday you shall retire. I promise. So let's see here. We've got 19. One more. One more for good measure. And then from there, what was it? We're going to put it in... No, an alloy kiln. An alloy kiln. Which is that right there, I believe. There we go. So that's 20 of that. Do we have the fuel? Yes, we do. Look at that. That and that. We'll take 2 out. Those don't need to be in there. So that's going to take a minute for that to go through. So while that's doing that, let's see what other components we need, because I know we need a few more. So for this, we need 2 iron rods, and we need some stardust. And I think this is where we kept getting hung up on stardust. Between the celestial portal we were looking at making and this is where we need stardust. So to make a rod, 1 ingot makes 2. And we need 2 for one of these plates. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 plates. So 16 ingots. Actually 32 ingots because we're trying to make double. So that means basically what we need is half a stack of iron smelted and then turned into ingots. Okay, so let's go ahead and run these block of iron over here and we'll get them out of our inventory because I keep getting tempted to actually use them for something and I don't need to because those are actually components that we will need. Okay, so that's there. So these black iron slates, looks like we're going to be able to punch them here. And right now, what is that? See, that's the only problem is I don't know which one of those plates that is. Okay, so here's the rod plate. Right-click it, and what do we got? Metal press mold plate. Is that what we're looking for? Metal press mold plate. Yes, okay, so that's what we want to do. So we'll click that and put that back. Put this over here. And so I think what we're going to do is just run those ingots through there, and that should be that. And then we've got that rod plate right there, so that will let us make the rods that we need from the iron ingots. So I think everything's coming up roses. We'll see how this goes. That. You go there. 3 blocks, 5 ingots. So 1. Oh, I hear that nasty evil portal. 2. Come on, you. 3. We ain't got time for thee. 4. We only need to do 1 more. 5. It's about dang time. There we go. But we still got to do, what, 2 more blocks? Yeah. Probably should have put the... There's got to be like an easier way to set this up where we could have multiple blocks pouring out at one time. Okay, so we got that. Let's check on these and see where we're at with this stuff. Where are you at? Got 5 so far, so it's not taking too long. Let's see here. Is that the second block? Nope. But the next one will be. Come on, you. I could have poured 9 more ingots in the time I'm waiting for this. Come on now. 75, 78, 80. Oh, 90? 100. Nice. Okay, so. Get you. Wait a minute. Did you see that? Whoop. There we go. We'll leave a block in reserve. That's how we'll do that. Nice. Okay, so. Get smacked. Smack you down. And we'll take... Okay, so we can... We'll work with this. We'll come back here in a second. We'll kind of back and forth this till we can get all these parts made. I'm kind of curious what these crafting tables are supposed to let you do. So, if we just... Uh-oh. No, you come here. like that. I think that'll work. I still love that. That is so cool. Just like, it really looks like a working machine. And I bet we could put like a hopper there at the end and it would capture everything and put it in a chest for us. What I'm kind of concerned about is I don't want to get too close because I'm wondering if I get too close, would I actually like magnetically... Oh no, it's... Okay, so it's keeping the item on there as it goes. Okay, so while we're waiting for those other things, let's go ahead and get this metal press mold rod. So we're going to make some rods. Those are made, just making sure. Okay, so we could run an iron plate through there as well if we wanted to, but we don't need to. We've got the ingots. We've got the ingots. So we need 2 for each. I'm just going to like double check my math here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 times 2 is 32. And we've got 23. So, can we do this? Wait, did I swap it to rods? Okay. Wait a minute. Did that only give us 1 rod? Or is it making 2? That's 6, so we should see 8 now? Okay, okay. They look like... What? Okay, so they look like 2 rods like really close together, and when they fall off, then it goes ahead and splits it. That makes sense. That is so cool. We'd make like a whole factory with all kinds of crazy working machines and stuff. That would be awesome. Guess we'll put that plate right there. And keep going. Come on, ingots. We ain't got all day. You guys craft yourself. Oh, it's running out of power. That's what's going on. See how that power is way low? Now it's building up. Now it's dropping down. Oh, and it's like moving so slow because I don't have enough power. That is cool. So to keep our machines running properly, we'd actually have to figure out a way to get a lot more power going. So I'm going to let that go right there because those can land on the ground and sit there for up to 5 minutes. I do believe we will be back before 5 minutes is up. So, the black... ingots, that's what we're looking for, right? So, oh, great. Yikes, it needs a lot of fuel, doesn't it? So let's get some coal coke over here so we can get that stuff cooking. So the big derp thing that I got to make sure not to do is... Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I put 23 ingots in there. Come here, you. No. No, come here, come here. That means 46 rods. We only needed 32. I can't remember if I needed the rest of those ingots for something else. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Let's take half of this coal coke. I don't know if this stuff is fuel efficient in all things you place it in or just that one item. But we're going to find out. It's all about the experiments and trying to figure out how this stuff works. So cook you, thank you very much. While that's going on, we'll go ahead and make our 3 other plates, and then we can start to try to assemble some of this stuff. Now, the other thing is, we got that lens thing built in last episode. Probably going to need to go up there and see if we can convert these iron blocks into the star metal dust stuff. What? Oh, it's that. I'm like, something's smacking me. 1, 2, 3. Dankeschön. Come here, you. There we go. So we got 10 of those. So that'll give us at least a good start. So black iron slate goes at the bottom. We can do 2 of those. 1, 2. There we go. And then what do we need? It looks like the rest is going to be this, basic components. We will need 2 ingots for this. Okay, so I got to make sure to remember that. So basic component, how do you build that? You can build it with stardust, or this will give us 2 luminescence. So 1 stardust, we can actually double it. So the way we're going to make stardust is by grinding down a star metal ingot. Oh, we could double it. Okay, star metal ore. And star metal ore gets transmutated from iron ore. So what I don't know is, how is this supposed to work? Now, I don't know if I still have the comment up there. I can't remember who placed it now. It might have been SWE Gold Miner. I do apologize if I can't remember which name it was. But they'd given me a link to a video that was for Astral Sorcery, which was really, really awesome. And that specific channel, something mouse or something like that, they have a whole lot of informative videos for different modded stuff. And I've actually looked at that channel before for immersive engineering, but I never really looked to see if they had anything Astral Sorcery. But apparently they do. So, from what I remember, they said you can place stuff in front of these lenses and it should do something, but the problem is that these lenses aren't doing anything. I think there's supposed to be some kind of a crystal setup or something like that you do, but I don't know. I'm probably going to have to go back and watch their video to figure that out. But let's see here. We broke some samples in last episode. Where did I put that stuff? Wait a minute. I bet I know where it's at. It's probably right there in that box. Let's go find out. Ooh, make me throw up. But it's a quick way to get around. Look at that. We're all the way over here. Awesome. Okay, so there's 10. So we can potentially double that to 20. And we do have iron ore. So if we can figure out how to get that contraption up there to work, that's going to give us some more. So let's go ahead and do this. And what was it that was going to... No, not that. What was the thing that we could craft? Where did it go? Maybe it was this. We do that. No. The luminescence. 1 luminescence, 1 glowstone, redstone, and 1 gunpowder. So I've got glowstone and redstone. I'm almost certain we've got gunpowder laying around. I think we've killed a few creepers, and we do have that fighting dimension that should have some gunpowder stored in it as well. So let's just see how much gunpowder we have. That was weird. I've got copper sitting right there. Okay, so there's 1 gunpowder. 2 gunpowder. 14. Nice. More? More? There we go. Okay, awesome. So we have enough gunpowder. Let's go ahead and put this stuff right where it belongs. Right where it belongs. There we go. Take 3. Okay. No, stop doing that. You need to eat your food, piggy. Eat your food. So we're going to do this. Hopefully it's a shapeless recipe. We're about to find out. Yes, it is. Awesome. So that gave us 20 luminescence. And it's 2 iron rods and a black slate and 1 luminescence. So let's go back and figure out how many black slates we're going to need for everything. So we're building all of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slates times 2 is 16. So we need 16. And I don't know how many I have right now. I have 8. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so that did make enough. And we're going to be able to make 18 plates, but I think we're going to have just 2 plates and then the regular 16. So is that... Okay, so I've got the rod press in my hand. There it goes. Okay. Get over there. Make those plates. Love it. Okay, so while that is giving us that recipe, what do we say? 16? 3, 4. So we'll go ahead and do this. And a plate on the left, and then 2 rods on the top. 1 more, so that should be 16 pieces right there. Awesome. And then we should end up with 2 more plates. I said we should end up with 2 more plates. Thank you. Like, wait a minute. No, I know we did it right. What's going on here? So to make that, I will need a crafting bench. Look at that. We got a crafting bench right there. We're going to use this to help us make whatever it's going to be. Black iron ingot. I thought I had enough. What happened? We got to make one more? Okay. I don't know how I miscounted, but whatever. We'll do this. We got this. You go in there. You go in there. You go in there. Do 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 do. It's not working. It looks like a silly face. There's the nose, there's the mouth, and there's two eyes. I hope that was entertaining for you. We're almost in the home stretch. Pixel by pixel by pixel. Come on, you got 3 more. 2, 1. So you got to encourage it, or it just doesn't ever happen. 2 slates right there. Do I need those? I need an ingot. That's what it was. Okay. Okay, we got this. And I could have crafted it over there at that station. But I'm so single-minded sometimes. Okay, so this will give us that. And then we need to break this so we can put it back. Oh, okay. You're going to freeze because we moved a crafting bench. All right. So I'm going to click that. That's going to give me that. Now all I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and double everything I see. Wow. Wait a minute. That's something we need to make. Okay, so we'll do that. That, I think it was like that, and then, wait, what goes right there? Do I need another ingot? Stinky Stinker Stinker McStinkerson. That's why I had 2 more in my inventory. You've got to be kidding me. You're killing me, Piggy. Come on now. Oh, and it's still cooking. No. Keep going. You've got more to make. And I've got stuff. And we can craft it right here. Look, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm prepped and ready. See that? Now, here's the silly thing. I'm going to make this thing, but then we're just basically going to go right on to trying to make this. Yikes. What? 2 tables, block of gold, luminescence. Oh, look. I didn't notice it was animated. Oh, man. So we basically got to go through everything we just did all over again. So what I'm going to have to do is have to figure out how to convert those iron blocks into these star metal ingots, because I don't think I have enough materials left to make everything I just did. Okay, so there's that. Now, why'd I have 2 more plates? Those 2 plates I was supposed to use as ingots, and I ran it through there by accident. I knew something was going to go wrong. I just didn't listen to the audience as they screamed at me, Piggy, you're breaking the game, buddy. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. We'll get 2, and whoop! Extended crafting iron. Haka, haka, haka. Nice. So what does this thing look like, and what does it do? It almost looks like a tic-tac-toe table. That's what it looks like. Basic crafting table. Can I make stuff? That's pretty unexciting, I must say. I bet there's something cool that it does. I just don't know what it is. So let's see. Let's see what our advancements are now that we've gotten that. This is back in age 2. That's old school. Advanced mapping. Upgrade your current map to something much more advanced by eating an iron apple. Note, this is an early unlock and does not have to be completed. The reward can be granted in a later stage. An iron apple. Okay. And make sure that we get all of our minerals and iron, right? Iron, apple, Zen garden, iron apple. Oh my gosh. Alpha Yeti fur. Wait, what? Ring of Ascent grants the gift of levitation. Hold shift to view. Can be found as loot from chests in shrines, crag rock towers, and the White Forest, or looted from bosses in a rare drop chance from certain between... Okay, so we have to go to the between lands for that. I've got a magic map focus. I've seen those. Charm of Keeping level 3. See, I don't even know how to craft those yet. Lamp of Cinders. I bet we have to find that somewhere. And there is still a ton of stuff in Twilight Forest to explore. So no iron apple for you, Piggy. You're not allowed. You can't have, say it with me, nice things. Yes, Magpie Tier. Hashtag nice things. Not allowed for Piggy. If a hashtag can be that long, I don't know. Okay, so we've managed to get some good stuff going here. We did get an advancement. That is awesome. Got that crafting table out of the way. Don't know what it does. Doesn't matter. We've got it. The game is about acquiring things, whether you want them or not. Yeah. So let's see here. What are we still staring down? We've got 2 more things we can do to finish off Age 2. Well, we need to figure this out. We need to figure out how to convert this stuff. And I'm telling you, what's probably going to happen is I'm going to have to watch that video so I can figure out how to convert that stuff. Once we can convert it, we can go ahead and build this. And then from there, we might actually be able to start looking at building something like this. We also, if we can figure out how to convert that stuff, I can make that celestial portal. That's going to give us a quick way to get to the nether. And we can go ahead and start working on finding nether wart, making nether tools, whatever that means, and then starting to try and figure out how to start making some of this stuff. I think it was a storage drawer controller had a whole bunch of this star metal dust too, wasn't it? Let's just double check. Controller. Drawer controller. Yeah, see, we needed the star metal ingot right there. Platinum plates. Platinum ingots. You cast platinum from molten platinum, which apparently is not an alloy. Did I actually get platinum ore? Let's double check, because I can't remember. We've rebooted since then. Platinum, look at that. Okay, so that is a real thing. So the redstone engineering blocks, we've made a few of those, so we know we can do those. Those aren't too difficult. So it's mostly this star metal ingot and this nether amethyst block, which comes from amethyst crystal, which comes from amethyst ore. Okay, so we can go to the nether and look for, it looks like netherrack with like purple flakes in it. We could also throw it in the stoked kiln, or we can cook it there. Do they all give us 1? Apparently, but we need 9 to make one of those blocks. So if we find that ore, we need to make sure to get at least 9 of them. So it looks like more and more the game is telling us, at least for this segment, we need to get ourselves over to the nether and do some exploring. And I would really like to be able to set up a way to quickly go from point to point. What I'm not really certain, but what would be really cool is with these celestial portal things, maybe we could set one up in the nether. And so from here in the chateau, we could use that portal and it would instantly send us not only way over to the nether, but actually into the nether. That would be cool. That would be a really good celestial celestial portal shortcut. That's what that would be. But even if it just got us from here, point A, over to point B where the portal is, that would be an awesome tool. So what I'm going to do is some research so I can figure out how to make this stuff work, because one of the viewers was so kind as to give me that link. I might as well use it, right? No point in asking people for help, Piggy, if you're going to ignore them. Don't ignore the viewers. They got your best interest in mind. So yeah, I'm going to go and do that research. You click that like button if you enjoyed this video. You click that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed and you want to be. No pressure. And if you're not already doing it, go and click that notification bell so that YouTube can notify you when the episode comes out, so that you can hop on it and be the first one in the comment section to type first and get old Piggy to give you a little check mark and say, good job, sir, good job, or ma'am, whichever the case may be. But I'm going to go ahead and do my research so we can get that thing in line and get that thing working. And I hope to see you in the next, the next episode.